Hey, I'm gonna make this quick because I gotta leave for work soon. But there's a epidemic. There's a problem brewing in the world. That problem is the nonchalant problem, or virus, or epidemic, whatever. Like, it's not fun. Like, it's not fun. Like, you're not really doing what you think you're doing when you're being nonchalant. Like, all you're doing when you're being nonchalant is you're literally just lying to yourself about how you feel about a certain thing, or really, really a certain person. Like, that's all you're doing. You're just lying. You're just lying. Sometimes it's important to lie to yourself, you know? Sometimes it's important to lie to yourself, but also sometimes it's important to just accept things for what they are. Like, okay, this did not work, or they are starting to pull back and that's making me feel some type of way. So people kind of just start this whole nonchalant thing, like, you know what? I'm gonna really stop giving a fuck. But reality is, when you tell yourself that, you're just lying. You actually give a lot of fucks. You really do care. And it is okay. It is okay to care. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with not caring. Or there's nothing wrong with caring. I don't know, bro. It's so weird. And the only reason I'm pointing it out is because I've noticed it, like, within myself. And even though, like, right now I feel like I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm lying to myself, like, to be nonchalant and shit like that, it's like a small part of it is like working, but at the same time I still be thinking about the bullshit. Like, I still think about the entire situation. Like, I still care about the situation, like, obviously. But what do I do instead? Bassoon, he answered before I did. What do I do instead? I just lie to myself about it. I just lie to myself and say, you know what? I didn't really care about this person. I didn't really enjoy spending time with them. I didn't really think that they were a nice person to be around. I didn't think about the possibility of, building a healthy friendship and possibly a relationship with this person. I didn't think about none of that bullshit. No. Fuck them hoes. That's the thing. Fuck them hoes. But the reality is, in that beginning process of getting to know this person, it was never fuck these hoes. It was never fuck these hoes, man. But because things go wrong, things kind of like go in a direction you don't want it to go into, you kind of apply this nonchalant mindset to hopefully protect yourself in the future. So that way, if things kind of do go left, you're already like your mind, when it comes to your emotions about this person, your mindset is already like halfway detached. So you don't actually have to fully detach, because you never fully committed yourself. You never fully dove into it. So you were half out. But the problem with that is that since you were never fully in it, you technically don't know what would have happened if you were just being chalant, if you were just being, real. Just being real. And it's hard to be real after, you go on so many dates with people, you go through so many situationships, you go through so many talking stages, and these things will last like 2, 3, maybe 4 months, and you might finally think you're going somewhere. And I mentioned this in like another video where like you kind of start to be vulnerable, and then once you do, it feels like that other person, they start to really like you less, and they pull back, and that shit hurts. Like, that shit be like, damn, like maybe I shouldn't have said any of that shit. And then you move forward not saying that shit no more. You just move forward just being nonchalant. Like, oh, you talking to like 4 other niggas? That doesn't bother me. Nigga, that shit would bother anybody. Like, no bullshit. Like, that shit would bother fucking anybody. Imagine somebody you talking to that you really like, and you find out that they talking to 4 or 5 other niggas. And you gonna sit here and look me dead in my face and tell me that you don't care? That you don't give a fuck? You're lying. You are lying. Tell me a nigga you talking to tells you. So the video cut, but I'm gonna finish it like this. Imagine a nigga you talking to, he tells you, oh yeah, I'm fucking like 3, 4 other bitches right now. You gonna tell me that you probably not even gonna look this person in the face. You gonna say that you don't care? And the thing is, I know this has happened to some of y'all. I know it happened. And you just gotta sit there and be like, And then you probably start lying, or you start telling the truth, saying, oh yeah, I'm talking to like 3 other people, whatever. You actually give a fuck. You think to yourself, damn, this person that I'm prioritizing in my life right now, this person that I actually kind of would see myself with, they don't see me like that. And you act nonchalant, and you start being nonchalant moving forward. The reality is that shit fucking hurts. That shit hurts, and it's fine that it hurts. It's gonna hurt. It's cool. The game is the game. Game is game. You just gotta shoot another 1,000 shots. This is why I be telling niggas, you need to be shooting 1,000 shots minimum every single day. Personally, I shoot 10,000. But for y'all niggas to start, y'all need to start shooting 1,000 shots a day. There's a quote by Dion Waiters, and that's how I'm gonna end the video. The quote goes like this: I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9. Because if you go 0 for 9, that means you lost confidence. That means you stopped shooting. There is never a reason for you to stop shooting. There goes some food for thought. Y'all be breezy.